Welcome back, everyone! We are getting into another night of Hero You Rogue 2 Redemption. And we are picking up where we left off in the Nido Wing, right after our last magic class, I believe.
Uh-oh.
What? Are you cut off? Do I need to scooch over?
Screen.
Do we need to just angle it to you on that side? To the screen?
It's not terribly noticeable, but there's a gap.
Can you sit real quick? Just might need to angle the green screen towards you a little.
Yeah, there's definitely a gap. I saw your face.
Is that better?
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Alright, so what were we doing? Dinner time?
So yeah, it's dinner time. We had just gone to magic class. We're still trying to capture the thief. The thief. And we were trying to see if we could learn a spell to light the pathway in that one room. That hallway that we discovered last time. Through the secret panel thing.
Did we find anything for that?
We have not yet. But there might be something in the student store now too. Like torches or something. It's Indian cuisine for the evening. Palak paneer, tandoori chicken, and naan. That's a solid dinner right there. I do love Indian food.
In this game, I think it would be engine food.
He's standing right behind us gloating, isn't he? Sadly, yes, Mr. Turk seems very pleased at the moment. This is all your fault, O'Connor. How is it Sean's fault? What? I didn't do it. I'm not the thief. Maybe not, but Turk has had it in for you, and all the rest of us ever since you arrived. You must have done something to tick him off, and he blames all of us now. Well, we will just need to catch the thief and make everything good. Unfortunately, the thief only comes out very late at night after curfew. If Mr. Turk catches any of us out trying to catch the thief, he'll blame us.
It's a gradiated loop. I was going over.
Well, we will just have to be super sneaky, won't we?
Like, not discuss your plans in front of him.
It's now time for everybody to clean up and leave this room. It's long past time for the disbarred bards to leave the school, but that will happen soon enough. You know what, dude? You're just jealous because you're not sneaky enough.
Mad 'cause bad.
Since the thief only comes out late at night, I might as well enjoy myself for a while. No point in searching for him before bedtime. Gotta figure out a way to light that hallway. Gregor, please have something for us. And if he does, do we have enough money?
It is evening, and the lovely hours have now ended now that Master Sean is... the lonely hours have ended now that Master Sean is here.
Lockpicks, trap. How much do the regular traps cost? 15.
What if we don't try to explore up there yet? We just put some of the gooey stuff down.
It wouldn't let us though last time.
We didn't try last time. By the
like
secret
actually
passage.
through the panel? Okay. I just remembered like the only place it was letting us try to do anything was in the hallway. If I ever open a school store, I'm putting it on the first floor. Oh yeah, you were gonna try to talk to the other students too, to like let them know you were gonna set a trap, but I don't know if that's a thing we can do.
Which way was it to the... It's through here.
The hall here is, yeah. Open the door. The only thing we thieved was the bone for the dog. But honestly, we didn't really thief it, we just took it back to his rightful owner.
So it's not giving us an option to put the GUI on the buttons.
It's too dark over here. I wonder if we can walk around in here and see if there's like a candle or something anywhere to light, you know? Can't even read any of this stuff. You click, oh, there we go, lantern or a candle. Sense magic on the candle. Yeah, it's definitely magical. The blue flame isn't really burning and the candle isn't just wax. It feels very old, like from the time the castle was built. Ooh, and there's a lantern. That's odd. I also sense that this magical candle wasn't just made to light things up. There's more than meets the eye or my sense magic skill. There's a lantern to hold it. Yeah. Yes, we have the lantern now, so we can walk around with it. It's a little creepy to see the book sitting there open, as if somebody was just here a moment ago, reading it. Pages are yellowed, it's covered with dust, and the ink is faded. It's hard to read, but it looks like a list of names. The top of the page says Knights Luminar. Can just barely make out the names: Sir Hans, Sir James, Mortuae, Aquino, and Veliana. And at the top of the page, the rest are too obscured to see. If I picked the book up, it would probably fall apart. There's no practical use for a rotting old book, and certainly no resale value. You could take it to the librarian. Hey, cool. We can explore it here. Whoa, this.
Oh, that's from the first Hero's Quest.
This says that it is the portrait of Chen Sun.
Oh, that monster anyway.
A one-on-one fight with a Cheetor,
that's right,
with some sort of pole.
Oh, dang it.
A one-on-one fight with a Cheetor with some sort of pole arm. That's not fair. That cat critter looks like it will shred poor Chen alive. Flack says, an Adventurers Guild exchange student to the Valley of Spielberg, Chen's son spent a significant portion of his youth dedicated to thinning the local monster population, especially the ones carrying coins. Renowned for his regular nocturnal forays to hunt Cheetor, it was not uncommon for incredulous early rising residents of Spielberg to see him struggling back from the forest just before dawn, overladen with loot and valuable Cheetor claws. Chen also spent time in pre-liberated Rassier, which almost ended in false imprisonment and loss of his riches. After his escape, Chen donated a significant portion of his fortune towards the establishment of Hero University, in the hopes that other young adventurers would have the opportunity to be able to form their own memorable experiences on the path towards becoming a hero. I hate guys who can just go into the forest and saunter home carrying treasures and huge dead beasts. I so want to be like them. There's nothing back there except a very slightly cleaner stone. Look at this. That hardly deserves to be called a bookshelf anymore. Mostly I see a lot of firewood. Let's see, there are a couple books. The Primo Strategy Guide to Mumbledy Peg and Declutter Your Kitchen one firkin at a time. I can see why nobody's missed these. There's a couple of small lockboxes here, but nothing in them there's nothing in them but dead bugs. Lots and lots of dried, shriveled dead bugs. Maybe there was something tasty in these boxes at one time. Most of it looks like junk. Candle holders, an old pestle, a death mask. Some of these are so dusty I can't tell what they are. Oh, there's a really old book left here. Way of the Paladin. Looks like this Paladin book lost its way. We should take the Paladin book.
I know somebody who might like
Yeah,
it.
the only thing that might be useful here is the Paladin book. Yeah, Thomas probably. It looks like the dirt was swept into a pile and then covered it up with an old cloth, but who would do that? Why was someone trying to keep this place clean? I mean, sort of. Crumbling mortar, dirt, droppings. I imagine some of it sifts down from the brickwork overhead, and some of it is dug up by the animals that make their way up through the floor between the stones. All covered by a rotting cloth. No way I'm touching that. Animals could be crawling towards me as we speak. Urgh. There's magic there. I do sense something in this pile of junk. It feels really creepy and unpleasant, but there's definitely a sensation of power to it. And of course it would be at the bottom of the pile. Maybe the pile was made to hide it. Let's see if I can find it amidst this junk. Good gracious. Got it. It feels like a ring. It's a creepy green sort of scary sort of magical ring. It doesn't seem to be dangerous though. It's called scaring. This jaded ring is etched with a woven design. Oh, there's some good stuff back here.
Another ring fun, and I'm stuck.
Stop clicking for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop clicking for a second.
Okay, let's see if we can do anything else. Okay. Back. There we go. Did you check the shield with the swords? There.
Same.
Oh, same description.
All of the shields are the same.
Okay.
Hey, somebody's handled this one recently.
It does pivot. Hey, there's a keyhole underneath the shield. Well, I'll just have to unlock it, won't I? Hidden keyhole, meet my lockpicks.
Nice.
Darn, no good. Still locked. Looks like I need more practice in the locker room to unlock this one.
Good to know. Good to know.
We should... Completely stuck to the shield. There's no budging it. Sense magic, maybe? If there's any magic here, it's gone now. There's a door there. You can see the line.
Yeah. Probably related to the keyhole.
Yeah, but I thought maybe it was just like a compartment. Looks like some wizard casting a spell. And plaque says, Ian Ice Shaper, hero of Eisenberg. Through his mastery of frost magic, Ian stopped the invasion of Jotnar from devastating Germania. Haven't people ever heard of hiding safes behind paintings? Guess not. Nothing but dust hiding here. This would... He looks like bad news. Cripes, he looked better in the dark. I don't know who this is, and the inscription at the bottom looks like it was chipped away, but if there's one thing I've learned in life, it's that sorcerers with tentacles are almost never the good guys. This is one thing I'm very happy to know isn't magical. Hey guy, let's just leave each other alone, alright? Maybe forever? Okay, it's a deal. Flack says, this is Sir Sheraton Burgundy and Chianti. I assume that Sir Burgundy is the one wearing the hat. Looks like some wealthy guy holding his cat. Is he winking at me or just falling asleep? It's hard to tell. Nothing but cobwebs and dust. Nothing. This just shows how rare magic really is. No magic here. It's a shame that this castle doesn't have more magical paintings hanging around. Then again, who really wants a magical painting? Someone awesome?
We don't really care. We're just leveling our magic use.
Yep. I guess this passageway's become a dumping ground for old furniture. Pugh, I got dust in my face. Very nice. Battered old tables and chairs, and it looks like some rusty metal pieces at the bottom. What else is there? Rats. Hello, I'll be going now. Here, take your privacy back. It might surprise people to know that I do have certain standards when it comes to my bed sheets.
You never know when you need a sheet.
Especially for hiding underneath.
Or pretending you're a ghost.
Ooh, like that?
Yeah.
He looks so familiar. Where have I seen this guy before?
It's our paladin friend.
It does kind of look like Thomas, doesn't it? This is going to annoy me until I think of who it is. Let's see if I can make out the plaque. It's almost eroded too much to make out. Ah, this is Sir Hans. He's the guy in the painting. I knew I saw him before. Well, at least a painting of him. Either it's not magical at all, or it's magic at some level that I can't detect. Don't need to. Seen all I care to. Thank you. Move along.
You're the worst.
The least courageous adventurer ever. 4 legs and a flat surface. I say it's a desk or table. But what do I know? I'm no furniture expert. There's a wad of chicle stuck to the underside. Yuck. That's pretty disgusting. When did that start happening? Hey, I recognize him, or at least I recognize his horse. It's Wim, the Wonder Horse from Painting in the Hall of Heroes. That must be Sir Jamis, one of the founders of the Knights Luminar. But why is he stuck away in this dark passage? Maybe Jamis had enemies inside the castle, or maybe this was a more accessible hallway once. That's the statue of Jamis on horseback. If I hadn't seen it in the light, though, I wouldn't have had any idea what it is. I'm suddenly a little older, but that's because I stood here wasting my time for 2 minutes trying to sense magic on this.
It's getting late. Don't bust the bust.
There's no plaque, nothing to identify it. Compared to most of the artwork in this place, it seems crudely done. So wasn't there a lot of dust on this bust like everything else? Looks like someone has wiped the head clear. It also looks as if the head isn't completely attached to the rest of the statue. It's a secret
door like the Bat Cave.
It might be 2 separate sections, indeed. Move the head. Let's see if this head comes off the body. No, but it does seem to rotate a little.
Secret passage.
Okay, that was creepy. Turning the head must have triggered something nearby. I wonder if it was... Trust me, I won't. The last thing I want to do is make a lot of noise and have Turk come in here and bust me. Okay.
There's somewhere over here.
It looks so forlorn standing there, empty, with nobody to kill. I don't see anything inside it, but there's an unpleasant smell inside. Might be a dead mouse or something. In fact, I really hope it's a dead mouse and not something larger or something not quite dead. Not a trace of magic. She looks like a nice person, but there's something melancholy about the painting. Black says Emily Curson, healer of Caligari. Her medical skill and gentle kindness helped heal the wounds of the Dark Sardonia War. The only wound she couldn't heal was her own broken heart. No wonder the painting seems so sad. Cough. Dirty dust, dirty, and more dust. Clearly this place needs a maid or butler. No magic there. The only magic here is the artist's ability to capture a person in a mood with a paint and a brush. 10 p.m. Luckily, we're in a safe place. My hunch was wrong, there's no magic here. Wait, can a hunch really be wrong? I think it can only be misaligned. Crumbling...
You already read that.
Yeah.
Nicholas Cage?
The plaque reads, Patrick Cortana, hero of the War of the Chaos Gate. His last words, alas, Emily, I never gave you a rose.
Isn't that her?
Yeah, that's Emily. He looks so sad. Was it unrequited love, or was he simply regretting a lost opportunity to tell someone he loved her? Either way, I know the feeling. So often, we lose people before we tell them how we feel about them. And then when it's too late, there's a sense of emptiness and desolation. Now I'm depressed. Nothing back here. I could have guessed that since the painting's practically glued to the wall with cobwebs. No magic here, just 100% corporeal stuff.
Oh shit, I need that painting.
The terrifying beholder-esque painting that's right over there?
Yes, that one.
That's terrifying.
Right in the living room. Or the bedroom.
No. And no. Yikes, why would anyone want a painting like this? Why? Why would anyone even paint such a thing? Why? It's not like something like this could be real. Could it? There's nothing behind it. Well, except a lot of spiders I just disturbed, and they're cranky. Maybe I interrupted their nap. I wonder if it's Gogso Sloth or the other one. Ooh, it's a reef. There's no magic on the portrait itself. The subject of the portrait, though, I'm reserving judgment. Holy hand grenade of Antioch. I've seen a whole lot of horrible monsters in my life, but nothing like that. I'd like to think it's an elaborate Night of the Dead decoration that was too frightening to use. I've looked over it, under it, and around it, and there's nothing to be found, and I'm not sticking my arm in that mouth. That's how accidents happen. No magic on it. At least it's not likely to jump out at me and scare me, bite me, or devour me. Lots of doors. I'm sure that between them are probably all kinds of rabid living things, dead and rotting things, or things in between. That's a major stick of furniture. Lots of doors and drawers. Very tempting. Okay, let's see what's in this thing. Some broken crossbow bolts with heads removed. Why would someone even keep those? Because you can repair them. It's a moldy rag or piece of clothing of some kind, and it's filled with, well, yuck. It looks like something stuck to my boots by now. About 18 mummified rodents. Isn't 18 supposed to be good luck? Not for these poor sods. Oh, and a rusty bent old sconce. How in the world did somebody get this off the wall? Huh. One of these cabinet doors is locked. Clearly, we need to pick a lock. Hopefully we can. Drat, this is a hard lock to pick. I'll have to work on my lockpick skills before I can get this open.
You really need to be recording.
Oh, like where there are locks to be unlocked?
So, secret passage, was there one or two in here? I think there's two.
One.
No, the sword and shield.
Right.
Swords and shield at the other end of the hall.
Shield.
And cabinet.
Lock. Pick. Secret passage. This, I think, is just a drawer that we're trying to get into.
Yes, but it's in the cabinet.
Okay. Drawer. In cabinet. Below. Monster. Head. Pick.
And then there's... Let's see,
Oh! Magic in there. There's some sort of magic in this cabinet. It's inside one of the drawers. Feels like some sort of magical protection item. I get the impression of defense and pandas?
Excellent. I bet this goes out to the training room.
There's something odd about this section of the wall. You can see the vague outline of the shape of a door right here, and the light sleeping beneath the door and the floor. And there's a latch on this side barring the door.
Barring.
Barring.
I think it's supposed to be barring, but it's...
It's spelled as bearing. So what happens if when I open the latch and push on the door area? Do it, do it, do it.
Oh.
Oh!
Sweet.
That's where that leads. So that's where the secret passageway leads. Can we go back through that way now?
I'll try in a sec.
Let's see if I can open this passageway now. No amount of pushing or prodding is making an impression on the concealed door. There's got to be a catch somewhere. Let's look at our candelabrum. Only a little shinier than most. Someone must have polished it recently. It's from hands. Yes. Yes. Ha! That did it.
No, I don't want to go in. Dickwad. Back up.
Now we can go down and maybe work on our lockpicks. Until it's time to crash out for a little while. Yeah.
Do you think we should go work on our lockpicks right now?
Yeah, because he'll automatically go to bed when he gets tired, and then the thing should make noises, and then we can maybe catch it in the act. just want to be able to get through the drawer and the painting. I'm in!
I think 4 was the last one we finished.
This is locker 5.
Oh, you
Seriously?
lame.
Can we try the locks on the table?
Did we ever finish the last one on the table?
I don't think so. That's the way to do it. Okay, got it open.
I don't even know if we can get oh,
It's
okay,
yeah,
we can.
just using it helps increase the. So clearly this is the way to do it when he doesn't want to pick the lockers. That is a trick. Okay, so now he's just too much of a whiny baby. He just doesn't want to pick the locks. Okay.
Did we have anything left to do in there?
Mm-mm. Because we had tried to set the trappings in there and we couldn't do it. I wonder if that other one leads to the practice room, the one we have to pick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it keeps track of all that in the diary. Looks like a style and behavior guide for paladins. Goody two-shoes versions of warriors. I mean, the way of the paladin is way cooler than the way of the cockroach. Then again, being a rogue is probably more fun than either one. I'm not in this for the articles. I just like looking at the pictures of scantily clad paladins. I'm thinking it would be a good gift, though. Yep, for Thomas. I'm sure he will be very appreciative. They turn off the hot water at midnight? That was refreshing! It was like 12:02 by the time we got there. There will probably still be enough hot water in the tank to at least give yourself a bath. Should we study? We haven't studied in a few nights. Okay. He doesn't want to do anything except for sleep. Not even nap. Let's see if I can catch the noisy nuisance this time. Okay.
We'll try our new passageway.
Yes. There he goes again. Okay. It's not a proper... And voila! Instant secret door. It's not a proper castle if there's not a bunch of secret, like, passageways.
True, true.
We're shortcutting it. But he should still come into this room, right? One thing for sure, I just can't track down the thief. I have to figure out a way to catch him. Is he in here? There's the apple core. So he's been here for sure. Can we do anything to the mantelpiece?
It was just the clue to
the PLT or F.
Oh, it's after midnight, so
stay and investigate. If he comes to this room on a regular basis, I need to figure out a good way to catch him in the act.
that feels like a hint.
Yes. Can we set a trap at one of the cases?
If we put the apple here. Nope. Let's see if we can pick the headmaster's lock. Oh, that's a hint.
It's literally not letting us leave.
Yeah. Maybe we can set a trap on something in here.
Maybe.
I think it's probably too late to do anything tonight, though.
We're gonna get kicked out of school if we don't do something soon. I'll just smack him on the backside. I'm sure he won't mind. Ow.
He literally did.
Well, now I've hit rock bottom.
Nice. Alright. We're just gonna go to bed for now.
Oh.
Keep thinking.
And this is where we get kicked out of school. Oh, there's no class today. This is great. We have a free day all to ourselves. If we don't stop the thief, every day will be a free day. I really don't want to be expelled over this issue. So what are we supposed to do about it? The thief comes out at night. It's not like we're going to stop him during the day, so why not take advantage of our free time? Do what you like, but I'm going to get some traps and try to find a good place to catch the thief. We don't have a lot of time to waste on this. You do that. Go save the world for us all. Be our hero. The rest of us will go off and have some fun. I think we should stick with Thomas. He's got the right idea.
I think we should try and find Thomas so we can give him the Paladin book.
Yes. Should we check the store since he said he was going to go get some traps?
So good to see you again, young master. Good morning.
Okay, he's not here. How are things with you today?
Things are very good for Gregor. The young master is here again. Perhaps he has some nice drafts for Gregor.
Can you click?
Yeah. Okay, there's nothing else to do. So, should we check the library for Thomas?
Yeah.
Okay. Who left all these stairs around here?
Same guy who let the dogs out.
Who indeed? Actually, I'm gonna check in here for a second. Just want to see if he's hanging around in here. Since it's on the way. Okay, he's not. Gotta find Tomas. Because he could be in his room too, I suppose. But let's see if we can find him. Wish we could tell people what we found. Okay, Tomas is likely to be in here.
Yeah, he might be in the rec room too.
Yeah, just want to check here.
We should read the book while we're here.
Oh yes, the big book things. No, Thomas is not here. Sir. Read the book. New pages! It was Mutwa who exposed Aquino's betrayal before the High Council of the Knights Luminar, the Illuminari. Aquino fled the castle to the sea caves below. The Knights Luminar pursued the warlock through the twisting passages of the caverns. They fought the grotesque monsters and dark magic that had been summoned from the realm of Gog Sosloth. There too, they found the fanatical followers of the Dark One. Men they had once called brothers now raised weapons against them for the glory of Gog Sosloth. The waters ran crimson with the blood of both friend and foe. At last, Mortoi, Sir Hans, and Sir James confronted Aquino in the ruins of a Gog temple. Aquino fell before the onslaught of magic and weaponry. Yet despite his grievous wounds, Aquino refused to yield. He tried to call upon the Dark One for aid. But Mortoi cast a spell which silenced Aquino's voice and magic. With his followers defeated and no Dark One to save him, Aquino was brought to justice at last. The surviving knights returned to the castle, but the faith and trust that the people of Sardonia once held in the Knights Luminar was damaged beyond repair. That's it? That's the end of the story? It's the end of the book. The story's still being written.
You make him sound like a male Daria.
He kind of looks like a male Daria.
Oh. No, I think we should give the Paladin book to... what's his face?
Well, I mean, and if he doesn't want it, we can give it to the librarian then. You know? So.
Should we chat or ask about books?
Chat. Asking about books just tells us where.
Oh, he liked it!
Oh. Hello, how are things going with you? Things proceed normally. Ta-ta for now! Do try to show some semblance of respect in your choice of pleasantries with me. I feel as if my brain cells were being leached away by inanity. He is male Daria. Let's be real.
Let's see, we got the scaring and... Wait, what happened to the chilling?
We didn't have the chilling, we've had the starring.
Starring, I mean.
You're wearing it.
Yeah. Oh, it affects stats.
Yeah.
Leave that on for now.
Yep.
Okay. I wonder if there are any books on traps up here.
In the rogue area? You can try. Maybe in... maybe the Q1 section? Tools and disbarred bards books. Unlocking your pick potential.
Level.
That's a new one. I didn't know this book before. Unlocking your pick potential. It's about lockpick tools and how to use them. Sounds useful. Yeah, maybe that'll help us level up our locks faster. Okay, not a lot of new stuff in this book, but it does show a better way to hold the picks while working on a tough lock. Oh, did you want to look for another disboard? Oh, it doesn't matter. That's right. I forgot. Risk-taking, making friends. Because it's just studying another book. I forgot. You'd think there would be one about traps. Seems a bit strange to me.
It's doing the thing.
Bards, games, music, and performance books. Could check downstairs, yeah. See if there's anything of interest. Take a railing light. Steal all the things! Do not disturb the painting.
I just wanted to sense magic on it.
Alchemy magic books. And then there's some stuff over here. Art and geography and political science, history. Lots of history. Zoology and horticulture, xenology. Never realized that farming was so complicated and hard. Glad I live in a city where we just starve to death rather than grow our own food.
I was thinking about those plants that needed tending to.
I check the rec room.
Is that open?
No.
No. Okay.
Thomas, we need to talk to you. We have a gift for you. Could be in the training room too.
Mm-hmm.
We have to find him. Ooh, what's on that bookshelf? Clearly that's not true.
Maybe there's a limit per day.
Maybe. Connor, you went too far, Connor. You stole from the headmaster. It's all over for you and your criminal gang. Unless you're here to confess to your crimes, there's nothing I want to hear from you. We're not gonna be able to pick it right now. He does not seem to be here. Could be in his room too. Let's see. Okay. Oh, why is the class door there? Oh.
Whoa.
For today's lesson, you will all learn the basics of a new spell, Glow for it, or as it is more commonly called, Glow. This spell creates an aura of light around your body, allowing you to see better in dark places. Hey look, that's a useful spell. What makes this particularly useful is that this is a light only you will be able to see. Thus, in dark and dangerous places, you will not call unwanted attention to yourself. We will be first studying the rune for self, which is a symbol for yourself. This is used whenever you want a spell to focus upon your body rather than another person or object. We will then work on the rune for light. Finally, when we combine the two runes, we will have the symbol for the glow spell. In tomorrow's class, we will be making a rune stone to allow you to cast the spell. Are there any questions or comments? If you combine the light rune from the glow spell with the magic rune from the sense magic spell, could you make a magical light? Technically speaking, the glow spell already creates a magical light surrounding your body. If you cast sense magic upon someone using the glow spell, you will be able to detect the spell. However, the light rune you're learning for the glow spell is not the description but a command. You're commanding your body to glow rather than creating light around your body. A wizard has to memorize hundreds of specific runes and understand the semantic differences between them in order to cast spells. Since this is a magic class rather than a wizard class, I will try to keep the runes you have to learn both simple and useful. Very good. We shall begin by learning the self rune. I love that you get tea and cookies in that class.
That's
And
a
it's
good
dinner
timing,
time.
too. Damn it, Thomas, where the fuck are you?
He might be he might have been in his room. He might have been in the training room for the rogues. But I'm glad that we went in there because we would have missed class.
You know, you're supposed to have a day off.
Well, apparently only from our main class, not our elective class. It's okay. Everyone looks so sad. You know, I never imagined that a day off from class could be so depressing. Yeah, and if we don't stop the thief, we may not have another class ever. The thief is in dorm hallway a lot, and sometimes in Great Hall. I do not think he goes downstairs or out to courtyard. Have you been able to tell where the thief is? No, but thief is very hairy. He makes me sneeze. It's hard to track when sneezing. Well, isn't this wonderful? If the school thief isn't stopped tonight, all of you miscreants will be officially expelled. I'm looking so forward to it. I'm watching every one of you clear your places and leave. There's no place for thieves at this school. Man, we gotta catch that thing tonight. Okay, well... we gotta find Thomas.
Wonder if he went to the library or the, rec room now.
Maybe. We should check his room, though. Knock on his door, maybe. Dang it! Why is he so hard to find?
Need a magical map.
Like the, one from Harry Potter. Mischief managed.
Doesn't look like he's here.
No, yeah, no one's here. Probably because everyone's like freaking out and trying to solve this before.
Most of them don't seem that freaked out.
I mean, Esme's been hunting for the thief. Thomas has been working hard on it. Katie still kind of doesn't care, but she's getting, like, she's stressed. Okay, he's gotta be somewhere. Maybe he's down in the training room, yeah. The collective disbarred bards class working together all at the same time because they do not want to get kicked out of school. We just really want to give Thomas this book. It could also be in the classroom, but...
Classroom's usually locked.
yeah.
What the hell?
Where is everyone? Okay, let's pick the lock into the classroom. Unless we need to check the Heroes Hall.
I think we should visit the Heroes Hall before bed.
Yeah. We should check the lockpicking room too, just in case. I'm in. Do we need to check further into the classroom? We only saw the back part of the classroom.
Trying to conserve time.
I know, but, you know.
We're gonna waste a lot of time if we pick the lock when we get to the Great Hall.
Okay. Can we do the thing to ourselves now?
Do the thing to ourselves now.
Cast glow. Yes. Whoa, concealed passage and a set of wide stairs. There's a cold breeze and the smell of sea coming up the stairs. Let's see where this goes. Wow, you can really smell the briny dead fish smell of the sea coming up the stairs here. This must lead down to the sea caves. The caves are supposed to be huge, and I better have a way not to get lost. I'll need some way to mark my path. We have the chalk. Lucky for me, I have the chalk from my road kit. It should do nicely. So let's see what I can find in the depths below. Here I go, down to the dark dankness of the unknown. It's cool and beautiful down here. The walls have a light of their own. Are they alive? Whatever it is, I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah.
I'll just put a chalk mark near the stairs to remind me that this is the way to the castle. Can't take too many chances in a place like this.
It's an itty-bitty mark. Oh my gosh. Nothing to see here. Move along.
Whoa! Whoa! It's a Gog!
It's a Murloc. Or no Murloc.
Oh, they have 40 hit points.
Oh! Hey, my defense went up. Come on!
You're dead.
We had more hit points than that.
No.
I was gonna use health potion next round. Oh, no, we're gonna reload.
Yeah, we have the save. The sea caves. Load. Can we get the drop on him? Don't run too close, and we can maybe throw a dagger at him.
Oh, I forgot I could zoom. Jeez. What's back here? Can't see.
Watch out. There's the Gogs.
There's two of them.
Don't. If we can avoid fighting it, it's all the better.
Okay, then let's go over here.
This looks rather creepy. I hope that's water dripping down the stalactites, not drool. Seems to lead down to a different level of the sea caves. That's good. I didn't want to walk into a PDG, Petrified Dragon Gauntlet. You don't always come out of those. But these caves go on and on. Did everyone know about them except me?
I wonder if you can only use the GUI as a throwing weapon.
Oh, like when we see him?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I might need to... Oh, come on. Fuck off. We might need to, buy traps.
Okay. Well, we have no money.
Yep, but we're about to get some GOG parts, hopefully. And, oh no. Their defense is too high. We're dead.
You're dead.
But yeah, if we get some GOG parts, we can... Yeah, we're fucked. No way!
Chicken sounds.
Yeah, we're gonna load though. Come on. But yes, what I've been trying to say 3 times now is that if we get some GOG parts, we can sell them to the rat. Because he buys GOG parts too.
Okay.
I missed.
Oh good, now you have 2 Gogs attacking you.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Nope.
Fucking creep. guess my luck failed. Alright, this is not DOA.
No, I don't think we're skilled enough to do this yet. Okay. Have to go back out of the sea caves, I think.
Wait a minute. I had an idea. One more thing. So sneaky. Sneaky.
Watch out! They have very small pats, apparently.
So sneaky. You cannot see me. Oh, you can see me.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure we can sneak past them either. Jeez, dude. Jeez. Okay, you guys win this round. We're gonna practice on some more ratlings and dire rats.
The drats.
Assuming we make it to tomorrow, that is.
We have to stop the little dude. But how? And where's everyone else?
Yeah, it's really weird that we haven't been able to find anyone.
Maybe we can check Thomas's room again now that it's later at night.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if we can pick that. Yes! Ooh, no panda's mittens. Looks like a pair of mittens with panda designs on them. Ugly panda designs. I guess I'll take them. Maybe I can find a use for them. Then again, maybe not. They're anti-panda mittens.
Or maybe they're cooking gloves and we could give them to,
Eethaya?
yeah, or Riki.
What? Oh, can we look at them like in our inventory and see what they say? Hand guards. They're certainly heavy duty, but I wouldn't want to try to pick a lock with them on or eviscerate a fly.
Okay.
I don't have the moves to model these gloves, and I don't especially want to be known for wearing them.
Oh, they're hand guards.
Yeah. They're hand guards. Hand guards. Protects against pandas. This secret door makes a nifty shortcut. Right? Right? Such a nifty shortcut. Okay, Thomas. Oh, where is everyone? Should we knock on Katie and Esme's door? Who is it? Hi, it's me. I just want to talk a little bit. Talk somewhere else. Talk sometime else, Sean. Go away. Alright, should we try putting the traps on the tables again? Dude, you literally have to stop this thief before you get expelled tomorrow. Maybe take the risk.
Calm down.
I'm just really over this. The fact that we cannot set a trap at all. It's just frustrating. And we can't buy any traps because we don't have enough money. Icabo, Mr. Shanshan. Hi, hi!
are things going for you today? Things go well as usual, I say, Mr. Shanshan. Thank you. We could work and get some money. Hello, Ricky. Hello, hi.
We have very little time before it's after curfew. I'd really like to find Thomas.
Oh, we might not find him.
I might not, but if I stay and work in the kitchen for 10, whatever they are, then I definitely won't.
We can't get any traps. Young Master is here. Perhaps he is something.
Same thing he says every time. That's bad.
That was a nice hit.
How much were the traps? 15?
Yep.
So that means we need, let's see, we need to kill 4 drats.
No, you need to kill 8 drats,
We get 2 credits per drat.
right?
We have 7 credits.
Yes.
So 4 times 2 is what?
8,
Plus 7 is what?
16,
15.
15.
We haven't explored these rooms yet.
Nope. Nothing magical to see. Say remove alone.
We can have an option to oil it.
It's fine. You should be able to handle 2 drats with a healing potion on hand.
Yeah. My combat skills seem to improve too.
They don't hit nearly as hard as the gogs do.
Nope. I hit harder than I used to.
Yes.
Now we have enough to get traps.
Cool. They're so... Yeah, there we go.
They're so...
Difficult to collect sometimes.
Mhm.
Oil hinges. There, so the gate is quite 8. Pretty sure this isn't magical. Got it. It's now 10 o'clock. Oh, the happy dance. Okay, cool. I wonder if that's the gate that was barred from the other side. Got it.
Oh, I wonder if the store's still open.
Whoa.
Oh, no, nope, we're out.
Oh, they're buggy things.
Yeah, they look like mantis. Oh, fuck me.
Oh.
Don't miss. Thank you. Need to go see the doc tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, drat, parting is such sweet sorrow. That is, if we don't get expelled first. Loudest door ever.
Wait,
The south one, yeah. Yeah, this is the main area, I think. But yeah, I think Gregor should still be there because, like, he's used to having the kids hunt overnight, so. Ah, you made it. I hope your hunt was successful. Found these down in the dungeon. Very good work, Master Sean. Please come back if you find any more drats or brooches in the dungeon. I'm happy to buy them from you. I wonder if those mantis-y things were the brooches.
He said he bought clogs before, but I think it was probably approaches.
Oh, cool. We got 20 lira for that. Okay. Grab a trap. Buy. Do we want another healing potion? Oh, we can't afford it. Dang it.
So we haven't used ours.
I know.
Alright, let's go to the Great Hall.
Be sneaky. Just a few more, then I can collapse. Okay. So if we can get to the Hall of Heroes without getting caught. Dang it. How many demerits are we at? 45? think it's 45.
Oh.
The inscription is worn, but I recognize that face anywhere. That's Brother Carlos Escobar, the thief of maidenhood. He was said to be the greatest lover of all time, and apparently he was so insanely charming that husbands used to offer their wives to him. I'm not buying it, and neither would any of the women I know. Sense magic? Nope. Not getting anything. I'm not wanting any destruction at the moment. Whoa, there's some powerful magic on that horse bridle. Seems to have something to do with summoning. It's locked. So I'm getting into this case without better lockpicks. That master really was so important. There'd be all kinds of magic on this book. Forget I said that.
Wait, is the headmaster the adventurer guy?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we can set our trap over there somewhere.
So I'm clicking on all things.
Yeah. Nothing magical there. Maybe on the table. I don't know. There's nothing in here except for famous adventurer branded souvenir merchandise. Keychains, snow globes, bookmarks, that kind of thing. I don't need any of it.
Are there any of these statues that we can hide behind?
Probably. Okay. There's a note here. It says these are all replicas of Sardonia armor. What a waste of time. They aren't even valuable. Should probably leave it alone for now until we figure out what we need to take out of the case. At least it's unlocked for us. No trace of magic. Dead end. Spirit moved me to see if this could be magic, but it's not. It's locked. Still locked. Why do they make picking locks so hard to do? Hunch was wrong. Wait, can a hunch really be wrong?
I know not what to do.
clearly has something to do with this room.
In a few minutes, it'll be after midnight, and Headmaster should be gone.
Turk, you mean?
Yeah.
Since the Great Adventurer is the headmaster.
Yeah.
Can you click your little trap and see if you can set it somewhere? Like if it'll let you... Pretty simple mechanism with a spring and a bar that snaps down. It looks a lot like the kind my friend Mao designed to build himself to catch rodents. And I'll tell you, nobody builds a better mousetrap.
It's so fine.
Can we use the GUI with the apple perchance?
Tried. There's no way to interact with it.
Dang it. Why is this so hard?
Oh, we're friends now.
Yay!
We're friends now.
Yay!
We're friends now.
Well, we've been friends with Professor Featherstone. We're good friends with Gregor.
Pirate! Oops, excuse me. Stupid cat is yowling.
That was real loud. Use your mighty projection voice.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Interact with something? Maybe the book on the stand? See if we can read it at all? One minute passed. Okay, there you go. You're going up to the paladin room.
Paladin room.
Darla's wing.
Did we ever make it in here before?
No.
Okay.
Ah, we did it. Yes. Got it.
see. John O'Connor is a slacker, a loser, and a bum. If not for his sponsorship into the school, we would not have admitted him. He won't make it through the first semester. Fair enough, that sounds like me, and here I didn't think Turk respected me. I just wish the file said more about my sponsorship. I still have no idea who sent me here. Thomas' scores clearly point to a career as a paladin, not as a rogue, except in one area. The file indicates that Thomas lied in the background section of the exam. That's why he was assigned to the rogue class. That makes no sense! I can believe the paladin part, but Thomas doesn't seem like the type to cheat on a test, especially as one as trivial as the entrance exam.
He doesn't want to admit to who his father was. The guy in the hallway, the statue in the hallway. The secret hallway? The paladin statue.
Oh, the one that's been stashed back there for whatever reason.
And I'm guessing he's one of. In fact, I think I remember the name. He's one of the people in the story that we've been reading in the library.
Sir Jameis, I believe, because it was on Whim, the horse. Turk's notes say, now here's a student with promise. Cesare Sosi has advanced skills in stealth and combat.
Birds of a feather, I tell you what.
Sosi grew up in Sicilia and was sponsored into Hero U by a prominent nobleman. Interesting, it seems that Cesare has friends in high places, and I wonder where he learned those advanced skills before coming here. He's probably a thief. According to the file, Katie is the only daughter of a ship captain. Her tuition was fully paid in cash. Turk notes that she's wasting her time at the university. She should be using her obvious endowments to find a husband rather than wasting her time studying.
He means her boobs.
Flip the desk! Anyway, I'd like to see Turk tell that to Katie's face. I don't think she'd leave enough of him to make a Turk stew. Joel Kiro got high scores on the Art of the Con, but low ones in most other categories. Turk doesn't seem too impressed. Joel has no leadership skills nor any reason to believe he can make it to graduation, let alone become a hero. This says that Ismay grew up in a rover caravan. She got excellent scores on the physical training and fitness tests. She's a werewolf. Turk is concerned Esme might not fit in with other students in the civilized setting of Hero U. I think his idea of civilized is sort of like the delicate bouquet of stale, cheap beer. It says that Aeolus tested very well in all forms of vocal and instrumental musical performance. However, the file also notes that he shows a tendency to become distracted and go off on flights of fancy. Can't argue with that.
He's an artist.
Yep. Yeah, I think Turk has Aeolus pegged.
Oof. It's getting late.
Yep. And we still haven't found anything that's going to help us. Every drawer and cabinet is full of demerit notebook going back 20 years. Snore. It's Turk's book of demerits. Can we change the demerits? I'll just make a few little edits here and there, and I doubt Turk will notice. Sense magic on the book. Okay, good. Nothing magical to sense here. Nothing. Turk obviously keeps his records the old-fashioned way, with the quill dipped in blood of the innocent. Cool. Hopefully that changed it for everybody and not just us. Boy, I'm getting tired. I think I'll turn in for the night.
Still at a bookshelf.
Yeah. We gotta capture him. I don't know what it's gonna take, but we gotta do it. Here he goes. Can we knock on Thomas's door?
Should have used the shortcut. Fuck.
Wait, pile of apples. That wasn't there before.
No, it wasn't.
Pile of apple cores. Guess the thief decided each one of those, snap of magic. Examine. There's a tacky mess in front of the fireplace from all the apples eaten. The apple cores weren't just tossed aside, they were laid in this pile as though the thief sat in front of the fire while he ate the apples.
We were right behind him.
Set a trap. Yes. Use the gooey.
I'm not hurt him.
Floor so tacky the thief will never see the pool of gooey over it.
Oh. Okay.
Well, time to go hide and hope that I don't fall asleep. Okay, fine. Oh, he's gonna hide automatically.
Hide. What? Really?
That's terrible
Really?
hiding, Sean.
Sean, you should be ashamed.
You get low marks for stealth. You know what? I must have dozed off. Wonder what woke me up.
Your stupidity?
Why'd you fall asleep? Oh, the thing opening up. Drat. I should have cleaned up the apple mess before anyone finds it. Yucky, what's this stuff? I'm stuck! Oh my, what's this stuff gets in my fur? I'll never get it out. Oh, wait, I should be using a voice.
Or worse, I get stuck into the floor to wither away into a frail pile of fur and swept away like a dust bunny. Got down to the prime of my life. I, the best finder of the castle quirk. Lost.
Confront him.
I don't want to tease him.
So you're the one who's been going around stealing stuff from the castle.
What? How did... You mean you've been here all this time? You could have warned me this place was sticky. And what do you mean stealing? I don't steal anything. I find things. I'm the numero uno best in class finder in my whole tribe.
You've been taking things from throughout the castle, and that makes you a thief.
Well, if you're going to be mean about it, I only borrow a few worthless odds and ends here and there. It's not like anyone will really miss them. So what do you want?
I'll be happy to help you get unstuck. In return, I just need you to return everything you've stolen from the school to its rightful place.
What? That's highway robbery! I'm not really stuck here. I'm just resting my feet. I don't need your help.
Please, you have to return the stuff you've taken from the school. The headmaster is furious. He might close down the university if he doesn't get his hat back.
Close down the school? No, he can't do that. This has been the best thing that's ever happened to us castle quirks. Before the school showed up here, this place was almost empty. The fires were all out. It was dark and creepy, and drats ran around everywhere. There were no apples.
Okay, so say I agree to bring... Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so say I agree to bring back the stuff I found around here. You set me free now, okay?
Yeah. I'll set you loose, but you have to return everything except for the apples. You can keep what's left of the apples.
I can keep the apples? Yes! Of course, there aren't many apples left from the barrel I borrowed. So, about those apples...
How exactly did he carry a barrel?
He's probably stronger than he looks.
After I put stuff back where I found it...
Or he knocked it over and just walked on it, like rolled it. Like a circus quirk.
After I put stuff back where I found it, will you leave me an apple here by the fireplace? That way I won't be tempted to go borrowing again.
We'll see after you return everything.
Okie dokie, boss. Deal's a deal. Just let me go. I'll put things back. But please, leave me an apple or two here ever so often so I don't pine away. You'll be my best friend forever. Maybe we'll even meet here again some night if I get enough apples.
New quest. Bring him an apple every night.
Well, we have one currently.
Yes, we have one currently, but we can get more.
Yes, but at least we've stopped the thief. Whew. Welcome back, class. I trust you used your spare time to improve your rogue skills. Herr O'Connor clearly used his skills and his wits to uncover the school thief. You have him to thank for the fact that this class will continue. Hey, we actually got credit where credit was due! Heck yeah!
Surprised Sosie didn't get credit.
Right. Or claim it.
I bet the master was using invisibility spell and like observing us.
Probably. Herr O'Connor, would you care to tell the class what you discovered? Be honest and educate your classmates. Be modest to please your classmates. He's not an exaggerate type, that's Sosie.
I don't want to give away the existence of the quirk.
But they might help bring apples. Well, Sosie wouldn't, but, like, I bet Esme would.
Or she'd eat him.
Well, she's allergic to him.
Oh, yeah.
So she wouldn't eat him. I bet she would bring him apples, so...
Honest or modest?
I would go honest, but that's just me.
Me too.
For several nights, I had been tracking the noises through using my stealth skills and looking for clues as to where the thief was going with my perception skills. I discovered that he was using a concealed door that led to the inner reaches of the castle. Therefore, I set a trap near the door and ambushed the thief. Who was it? Who was this thief? Was he one of us?
Who liked that?
I didn't see. Maybe the teacher? No, the thief was not a student of the school. It was a quirk. A quirk? What's a quirk? Quirks are furry creatures with long, sharp claws who live in the walls and hidden places of the castle. That's how they manage to steal so many things. Why were they stealing from the school? The quirks decided to start a school of their own for the other quirks, so they stole school supplies. Why did they steal Headmaster's hat? Since the headmaster is the boss of the school and wore the hat all the time, the quirk leader wanted to wear the hat to show that he was the boss of the quirks. Apparently you had a very long conversation. So the plot twist in this mystery tale was that the culprit of school crimes wasn't a student, he was a teacher.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's lesson will be on advanced climbing skills, so I suggest you brush up on your normal climbing this afternoon. You may also purchase a rope and grapnel for the class. Hey, cool! We will be demonstrating our rope and grapnel skills in tomorrow's class, sir. I'll be happy to bring my professional rope and grapnel with me. Not everyone in class is as skilled as you profess to be, Sosie. I will get the others some opportunity to master the skill before I embarrass them.
Oh, man.
I will forewarn you, in 2 days from now, we will have a quiz and a test on your lockpicking skills. I assumed you have mastered that basic tool use art by now. Entlassen. Alright. Can we get the roping?
Oh,
From him?
it's probably going to be cheaper at the real store.
Oh, right. But I have added two more items to my little store. One is a rope and grapnel set that I believe will come in useful for extracurricular adventuring. The other is an advanced lockpicking gadget called the Houdini 42.
We need it.
He also has that really nice knife. Mr. O'Connor, if you do not mind me saying so, you wear those clothes very well. Mr. Kiro, if you don't mind me saying so, thank you. I want to make a good impression. So how are things going for you? I've been exploring some more hidden areas of the castle recently. Have you found the underground corridor? Where's that? I'll be happy to clue you into the secrets of how to find and use it for a modest fee. I don't think we have any money.
Yeah,
we got a little bit.
No, why not?
To get to the underground corridor, you can climb down from the trapdoor in the center of the gazebo in the courtyard. The corridor leads to two doors that, alas, cannot be opened from this side.
But we can't open the gazebo.
But maybe we can now because he's told us about it. However, the staircase at the far end leads up to the hidden hallway. From the hidden hallway, you can take the concealed door back to our dorm hallway. It's a useful path to take when you wish to avoid Mr. Turk's observation. So what's this Houdini thingy you mentioned? There are some locks deliberately designed to defy ordinary lockpicking. For those, you will need to use the Houdini 42. It's an essential tool for advancing your lockpicking skills, so we need it. Heard anything interesting recently? It seems that Mr. Turk was most displeased when he heard the school thief was not a rogue. He implied that the thefts were some sort of plot staged by Master von Urwald to make rogues look good. Master von Urwald, needless to say, did not like having his honor impugned. It is a pity that I do not speak Germanish, so that I could appreciate some of the Master's more graphic responses. What were you saying about the rope and grapnel? I have a very fine rope and grapnel that has the good housebreaking seal of approval. It's just what you need for life's little ups and downs, so to speak. See ya. Farewell. Browse the shop.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see how much things cost.
It's pliers.
Okay.
55.
I need to write things down. So 55 for the Houdini 42, which yes, they are pliers. So 55 H42
and 25 for the flash powder.
25 FP
and 30 for the rope and grapnel. And make a note that these are at Joel.
Rope and grapnel. And this is Joel's store. Okay.
Alright,
Done.
what's our health at? Yes, we need to see the dog.
Okay. Moira. We're gonna climb for a bit.
We can do that.
Oh, but it's gonna be class time soon.
Yeah, we don't have time to climb.
And go to the doctor as well as go to class, so we should get fixed up by Moira.
That's probably gonna take too long.
These stairwells smell like sweat. Oh wait, that's me. Think it's gonna take her longer than half an hour to patch you up?
Yeah.
I don't think it took long.
Okay, we will do it then.
Don't be such a slacker, Connor. Get to work.
I mean, we could always save beforehand and find out. Just so that we know for the future. You look her. Here, drink this potion. It should ease the pain.
I like bread.
Thank you. I feel much better now. If you are going into danger, you should really carry a healing potion in case of emergencies.
Cool. Instant. Also, you missed my joke.
Yes, pain, bread. I got it. Because I'm very clever.
Ah, Gregor has something in store just for the disbarred bards, a rope and grapnel set.
How much does his cost? 25, so his is cheaper. Ooh, magical bandages, that's new. Oh, approach scratches. 25 goes RNG from Gregor. Anything else you want me to write down from Gregor?
Did you get the bandages?
Bandage, how much were they?
10.
10 for magical bandages. Okay.
Yeah, we can actually get wine bottles to sell.
Cool. It's like recycling. Cool. So what do ratties do besides eat rats, drats, and proaches?
Ratties do much more than eat. Ratties also cook, clean, sew, scavenge, hunt for vermin, and tinker. Ratties clean the streets of Caligari in the middle of the night. Ratties do many good things.
You people clean the streets?
What do you mean, you people?
Ratties clear the streets of debris and look for things lost or discarded. Ratties repair broken things and make them look good as new. We haul away dead things and make good great stews. Ratties keeps Caligari clean.
And how is Gregor today? Happy as usual because the young master is here to make his day?
Indeed, yes. Gregor is happy to see the young master. Gregor hopes that Gregor can sell something good to Master Sean. Or better yet, Gregor hopes that Gregor can soon buy some yummy dress from him.
The young master, sad to say, must now leave Gregor, but sorrow not, Master Sean will one day return.
Gregor will again be overjoyed to see the young master when Master Sean returns. Take care and happy hunting.
Okay, now it is like 2:45. Okay, so we need to save up 105, 115.
I want to fix that first.
The
42.
so that's 55 first.
It was 45.
Huh?
No, it was 45.
It's 55. The age 42 is 55.
It was 45.
We could probably get the rope and grapnel.
Yeah, but we need the, pretty sure we're gonna need the Houdini 42 to open the trapdoor.
Ooh.
Today
we will be working on the rune tables where you will get to create your very first rune stone. Think of it as a personalized magic item that only works for you. I will give all of you some special clay taken from the shores of Cormagicus. It has many different magical properties, but today we are going to use its capacity as storage for mojo and a focus for runes. First, you will shape the clay into a sphere, poke your thumb into the center of the sphere, and then whisper your name into it. You must properly introduce yourself to the clay to make magic bind to your will, Moxie. Then we shall flatten out the sphere into a circular dome and precisely inscribe the runes for self and light onto it. At the same time, you should be intoning the mantra Fiat Lux repeatedly as you shape the rune stone. Finally, we will be firing the rune stones in a specially designed kiln with magical flames to bake in the spell, the shape, and the magic. Are there any questions before we proceed?
Why a round shape? Couldn't it be shaped like a square or shaped like the rune?
The reason we are shaping this rune stone into a rounded disc is because this is a personal spell to be used upon yourself. It should fit comfortably in your hand as you invoke the spell. In a later class, we will be constructing a rune stone that is designed to be placed upon the ground and triggered when something comes near it. Such rune stones are rectangular shaped. After all, form follows function, at least in magical terms.
What do you mean by introducing yourself to a ball of clay? Hello, Clay, I'm Sean O'Connor. I'm pleased to meet you.
Courtesy is always in order, although perhaps a polite attitude is more important than a sarcastic one. In this case, though, by saying your name to the center of the clay, you are binding the magic in the clay to do your bidding. Names are very powerful tools in magic. Then let us begin the construction of the glow runestone.
Choir glow for it, runestone.
You're off the screen.
Yes. Moira is quite enthusiastic.
It's not Moira.
Whatever her name is.
Moira is the paladin healer.
Featherstona.
Yes, Professor Featherstona.
Wolfgang, chill. You just came in right before the stream started, so shush.
Beagle popper popper.
So Scooty was Quirk. I have met Meeps before, but not Quirks. Meeps smell of earth and nature. The Quirk smelled more of dust and mildew.
Meeps were in Heroes Quest 1.
Oh. What do you expect from someone who scurries like a cockroach along old passageways in a dark and dank castle? He's like a dust mop with legs. You were very brave to face Quirk in middle of night all by yourself. It could have been real monster. Thank you for saving the disbarred bard, Sean. Yeah, you did good, Sean. Dinner time is over. Everyone should clean up their place and get out. If I see one scrap of food on the floor where you were, I'll have you mopping the floor here for a week. Oh, we should leave our apple by the fireplace if we can.
Oh, yeah, we should do that later tonight, though.
Okay.
We should go work on our, well, while we're right here, we could try and see if Thomas is at the library. But we should work on our climbing skills.
Yes.
And we'll try this while we're here.
Oof, let's yeah, walk from the other side. He is, yay! Give a gift. Great work catching that quirk and stopping the thefts. So how are things going for you today?
over the instructions for lockpicking again and studying my class notes. I want to be ready for the quiz. So what book do you recommend today? There's a book on climbing in the how-to section called Ropes and Schemes that gives good suggestions on using the rope and grapnel. I'm going to study that after the next quiz.
I don't remember seeing a how-to section.
It's the one next to the main rogue section. It's Q2. You seem like such a nice person. I'd really like to get to know you better. But I'm really a very boring person. You mean I'm not... yeah. Good night. I will sleep easier knowing that the Disbarred Bards class won't be shutting down because of thieves. I found this book lying around in one of the secret passageways, and I thought you might like to have it. It's a book about paladins. Thank you. I really appreciate this. You're very kind to give this to me. Yay!
I wish we could say something about... Go admit that you were wrong about the, about lying on the entrance exam. Because you belong in paladin school.
Nice weather we're having, isn't it? I'll assume that you were correct based upon the normal weather patterns in Zardonia. Good evening to you.
I wonder if, Esme would like the green ring.
Perhaps. But we might not be able to offer it as a gift. Maybe things will settle down to normal now that the thief has been caught. There's a normal for here? It is always something going on. Oh, she can take the star ring.
I'm sure that's appropriate for her.
It's a good look for you, Sean. Then again, anything would be improvement over how you looked when you first came here. You know what they say, it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. I figured that you'd be the one to catch the thief. It takes one to know one. So, how well do you think you know me? Well enough. There's a lot about me you don't know, just as there's a lot about you that I haven't learned yet. I think that the more we learn about one another, the more we'll like the other. We'll see about that. Good night, and dream a little dream of me. You want me to have a nightmare? I'm glad you caught thief. I was afraid we would all have to leave here. I'm glad to be your hero any day, Esme. So, do you like being here at Hero U, or are you just trying to stay in one place for a while? This place is like whole new life for me. It's hard, it's sad, but it's good too. At home, all decisions are made by the elders of the pack. They would choose where we go, where we stay. They would choose who I am to marry. Here I have choices. Here I make my own future. It's a good thing. I'm glad to be here. So, am I your hero? Okay, maybe a little bit hero. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Sean. It's a relief that this stupid school thief incident is finally over, is it not? Did you really think that we were going to get kicked out of school because of the thief? If the pilferer had not been caught when he did, yes, I think we would have been unwelcome here. There would have not been a Disbarred Bards class were it not for Master von Ervold, and if our class becomes an embarrassment to the school or our master be discredited, there will be no rogue class here. The school thief was clearly using secret passageways to get around the school, so how many secret passageways and entrances are there in the castle? You should talk to the thief about that subject. I know of 4 concealed doors, 2 doors that can't be opened from the castle side, 1 concealed door that I can't figure out how to open, and 1 trapdoor.
I don't suppose you let me in on where they are. That would be telling. Sleep tight, Joel. The school thief won't disturb your dreams now. Pleasant dreams to you too, my friend. Why don't you do everyone a favor and go back to the gutter where you belong?
Could just walk away.
You could.
Is it gonna give me a choice of how I respond though?
You can see. I don't know. Yes. I'm sorry I annoy you so, sir. I know how galling it must be for you to be forced to act in class as if I were an equal. Clearly this entire school is beneath your station. Perhaps you should be the one to go to a better place.
I liked it.
You are correct. This place disgusts me. Unfortunately, I must be here for the nonce.
You're a nonce.
So the sooner you leave, the better this place will seem. See you tomorrow, so sorry. That's all I could do. He's such a toolbar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine what it's like to have a hole so stuffed up your backside that you can't stand to, like, interact with anybody else. Clearly someone told him he was special too often.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna hunt threats tonight?
No. First we are going to pay our debts.
I'll just leave the quirk and apple here. Maybe he'll forgive me for catching him. There, let's see if that makes the quirk a little happier.
It's gonna be a nice roasted apple by the time he gets to it. Oh god, I used to love roasted apples. Okay. Let's see if there's anything going on in our hallway.
Okay.
We still haven't gotten to rope climbing.
Nope. So I guess that means now that we just occasionally have to ask Evie if we can have an apple.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we don't even have to ask. She said they're there for anyone.
That's true. Okay, climb the things. Oh, there's actually a grapnel on the table over here. I'm pretty sure this isn't what was supposed to happen.
Increased our throwing skill
Yeah,
too.
which is important. And actually would be useful for the
Words?
throwing knife too.
Yes, that's why I brought it up.
Sorry, I just was brain.
Gonna make it across this time? Nope.
You're terrible at this. The tightrope walking is bad enough, but sticking the landing is impossible. Man, you were doing so much better. Sean, you're bad at this.
Hey, welcome back, Paul.
Hi, welcome. Just toss that in there. All right.
Let's check on Alice. We haven't talked to her in a
Yeah.
while.
Feels like forever. I found my missing panpipe! It was under that pile of clothes by the wardrobe all this time.
Didn't we check that part?
Yes, we did. It wasn't there. But I'm glad he at least, like, moved some stuff around.
Oh, he didn't take the opportunity to clean it.
Actually clean? Yeah, I know. So how goes it with you? I'm starting a new song. I don't want to argue, I don't want to fight, but you've stolen my heart like a thief in the night. All I want to do is make things right, so let's talk things over in the cruel
See,
moonlight.
told you he'd move on.
What do you think? You are really getting good at song composing. You're going to be a star someday. I'm the one who got the thief.
Brag, brag, brag.
Really? How'd you catch him? Who was it? I heard a noise in the hall in the middle of the night, so I snuck out of the room to check it out. I saw a mysterious shadow moving towards the great hall, so I followed it.
He's a bard. We've got to exaggerate the
Yes.
story for him.
Because he's going to be telling our story someday. I heard the sound of the Hall of Heroes door open and closed, but by the time I got into the hall, there was no one in sight. Wait, there's only one door in the Hall of Heroes. Right, so here I was, in the middle of the night, alone in a room with a thief, who was nowhere in sight. So I hid behind a statue and waited for the thief to appear. Finally, I saw movement in one corner of the room. I jumped up and confronted the thief. Who was it? What happened then? It was a quirk! So the thief who gave us grief when he lurked into the woodwork was a jerk of a quirk? Good work.
We tried humorously yet?
No, we haven't tried humorously
I thought it
yet.
was the second thing we tried.
We've done politely and we've done bluntly.
No, we've done politely and firmly.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure the second thing the second time we tried was humorously.
I don't know. I honestly only thought we asked him twice to clean up the room.
No, we asked him 3 times. We can try humorously again.
I've got to say that this display of disarray dismays me. Thus my plea to thee is to free the floor from cluttered galore before I snore. I'm grieved to hear your sincere funk at my junk. Ew. I shall try to comply or have a good alibi. See if I can read my own handwriting and actually learn something.
We haven't checked our stats in a minute.
No, we haven't. But our smarts went up. Perception's 48, smarts 57. Agility's 26, charm is 37. Climbing's 37. Magic's 51 now, that's nice. Combat's 21. Defense is 27. Tool use is 50. Stealth is 48. Throwing is 42. Gaming is 16. So I'm not okay. We're at 35 demerits. So we took 10 demerits off of our thing by editing the book. So 10s. Aww,
We're friends.
with the quirk.
The quirk.
He's on our list now. There's just one person we haven't discovered yet, apparently. At least, I should say, it might go on to another page. The quirk is funny. All I have to do is rub the stone and say, Fiat Lux. Lux. I volunteered to help Esme with her rogue tests. Now I need to find a way to help her.
Okay. Let's take a nap. Oh. Oh.
That's
damn.
why it's really late.
Oh, damn. Probably not even going to be able to make it in time.
For what?
Still exploring to do in the Turk's office.
Oh. That was your plan all along, eh?
Yep.
At least his office isn't a part of, like, where he actually lives. That would be embarrassing. They just have to be here just to make Turk look educated. There's no way he reads. It's a big piece of furniture. It's right up against the wall. I'm deducing that there's nothing behind it, or someone would have to empty the shelves just to be able to move the bookcase. Unless it's a secret one. I don't know why people think I'm dim. Crime and punishment. All the passages about punishment are highlighted.
Damn. That's impressive. Okay, there's
We should check out the picture on the wall too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what they say about people with small desks? They have small minds, and this one is the smallest desk. One of the smallest desks I've ever seen. It's not even that small of a desk. Your room desk is smaller.
Slide the painting.
Yeah, this shows an unpleasant resemblance to Turk.
Oh,
Oh, we
my.
found a safe.
Finally.
Ow! What do you know? There's a safe hiding behind the painting. How very original.
What am I doing? Oh, okay.
It's unmistakably unmagical and merely mechanical. Just as I suspected, the safe is locked. I'm also pretty sure I don't have the right tools to unlock it. We need our super handy dandy little unlocker 42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
It's
in
getting
time.
really late. Time for me to go to bed.
Thank goodness we got it back up before.
Yeah. We don't need Turk to know we've been snooping around his office. O'Connor, either pay attention in class or return to your own room to sleep. As I was saying. And that is how you jerk the rope to release the grapnel from above. Try not to let the grapnel hit you on its way down. It is extremely embarrassing to be impaled by your own grapnel. In conclusion, a rope and grapnel is not likely to be the most used tool in your rogue set, but there are times when it is invaluable. Master the skill and always keep a rope and grapnel handy. Are there any further questions? Yeah, that's a useful thing. So what do you do when you can't jerk a grapnel loose? You have a choice. You either climb back to the top of the rope and reset the grapnel so it will come loose with a jerk. If you're in a hurry, you must leave the rope and grapnel behind. Remember, though, that by leaving a rope and grapnel behind, you call attention to your presence, and thus you will be more likely to get caught. Expect all of you to have procured a set of rope and grapnels by now, or by tomorrow at the latest. However, there will be a test tomorrow on your lockpicking skills. I suggest that you all brush up on your technique before class. Blast it! Did you have a comment to make, Fräulein McMichael? Sorry, sir. I was just making a note to go practice my lockpicking after class. Very good. It would be well for all of you to do the same.
Maybe we can help out Katie.
Schluss.
I'll check the lockpicking room.
Yeah. And Esme right in there too, and that would help with our other task.
Ah, bastard.
Yep. How did you learn to pick locks? It is just something we are all taught as children, like how to build fires in the forest, how to hunt, how to read buttons, and how to dance. You never know what skills can save your life. How are things going for you? They'd be going a lot better if I could figure out how these stupid thieves' tools are supposed to work. So are you mastering the art of picking locks? I don't know why we're supposed to learn this. It's not like I want to break into houses when I get out of here. At least you won't need to worry about losing the key to your house. No, I'm more likely to lose these thieves' tools behind a safe after I throw them against the wall. Good luck with this. Thanks, I'll need it. So what skills did your parents think were essential to learning when you were growing up? My mother made sure I learned all the social skills. Oh, sorry. My mother made sure I learned all the social skills like dancing and etiquette. My father made sure I learned everything else. Isn't your father a paladin? He was a paladin, yes. He passed away several years ago. Haven't you mastered your lockpicking skills yet? I don't really think that tomorrow's test will be a problem. I suppose I'm just putting off learning how to use a grapnel.
Don't worry, you aren't the only one. I'm sure that we would all rather be here than hitting ourselves repeatedly with grapnels. Good luck, you too, Sean. So has dancing ever saved your life?
I was thinking the same thing.
Actually, yes. That is, dancing is life. It makes joy. It makes life worth living. What was it like growing up as a rover girl? We traveled all the time. When my parents were very young, their client was trapped in a dangerous land. They never want to settle down in one place again. For the first time in my life, I am in a place where I do not awaken in small wagon, camped in a strange land, surrounded by distrustful strangers. This is as close to a home as I have ever known. Have fun. You too. Alright, it's 2:15. My feet are like 2 something.
Big blisters.
Big blisters, okay. Connor.
What would you say it is that you do here?
Move along. Well, we're trying to, but every single time we try to go to class, you have to stop us. Every single time.
It's useless. Wait a minute.
Nothing I can detect, just your average painting of an animal standing on 2 feet, wearing a purse and holding a drink. No clues back there. That's smart again.
Maybe we could use it on the painting.
Apparently no. Making more runes.
For this lesson, we will be using the same techniques that you learned at yesterday's lesson to construct a very different runestone. I know that many of you are going to face dangerous situations in your life that will involve physical combat. Therefore, your next lessons will be centered around making magical offense and defense. Today, you will learn the runes that will enhance your weapon to do more damage. It's called the Spark Spell. The Spark Spell will aid magical energy to the weapon you are currently wielding. This effect will last for the duration of one combat. You will need to reactivate the spell whenever you engage in battle. The activation mantra for this spell is Fulmin Kyo, or Invoke the Lightning. Are there any questions before we begin?
What happens if we forget the magic words, the mantra, to invoke a runestone? Will other words work too?
Words are very powerful symbols. A spell is shaped and defined by the words we use to cast it. You must know the specific mantra for each runestone in order to cast its spell. Magic invocation is not frippery mumbo-jumbo. It is precise and concise.
Does the spark spell make a weapon magical enough to do damage to undead and ghostly thingies?
Yes, this will give an ordinary weapon the ability to damage non-corporeal creatures. However, it won't do a great deal of damage against them, so I suggest you avoid such monstrosities altogether. Now again, you will start by shaping the clay into a sphere and whispering your name to its very center.
Nice.
Should help us in our dungeon crawls.
Yes, it should.
Speaking of which, we should go hunting.
Oh, well, look at that.
What? Look at what?
Sorry, it's dinner time. But it's 5 o'clock. Normally we get out of there at like almost 6, don't we?
No.
Oh.
4:59. Should we skip dinner?
No, we should eat.
Okay, but then we're going hunting.
Yes, for sure. And now we have the spark spell.
How much does the storekeep ready sell the grapple for?
25.
We can do that.
Yeah. Well, now we should be able to attack the approaches too. Caribbean Islander cuisine. It has jerk chicken, callaloo, and okra. That sounds different.
Caribbean food. Nom nom. I can't complain about the food here. It always tastes good and there's a lot of it. Apples. An apple a day keeps the munchies away. Nice. So the school thief returned most of the things he stole, but he did not return my apples. That thief, he better not come into my kitchen again, or I will be making him pay for the apples. He will be scrubbing pots and pans for the rest of the semester. Where did you come from originally? My mother, she is a spirit talker from Yoruba. My father, he is a sailor from the Caribbean islands. My birthland was Fricana. My homeland, she is the world. Where did you come from, Ricky?
Ricky, she come from Mama.
Ricky came from Northeast Guyana. We met when I was exploring the cuisine there.
Chief Efe saved me. Bad people, they tried to sell me. Ricky, she in cage was very sad.
I met Riki in Marketplace in the town of Cayenne. Riki was in a small cage to be sold as a pet. I was horrified when Riki spoke to me. Imagine selling people like that. Some people, they are cruel and not care about the ones they hurt. I had to buy Riki from them, but when I tried to set Riki free, Riki, she wanted to stay with me.
Ricky, she likes Efe. Ricky be very happy.
I'll see you both later. Oda abo, Mr. Shanchan.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Let's go hunting. Let's get some dress.
This day has waned, but Gregor Wax is ecstatic. Master Sean has come for a visit. Young Master...
Oop. Yes, we've already seen all that before. I forgot. Done.
He doesn't want to talk.
He just wants you to get him some drats.
Good hunting.
Let's get all the drats. Oh, should we see if we can cast our spell right now, or do we have to wait until we're in combat? Okay. Ooh, should we collect more bottles for selling?
Do that. We won't let him
Okay.
pick anymore. So that's 8. Extra.
Lyra.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Whoa. Oh, it didn't do that much damage
Oh, I
actually.
was just throwing like
Oh, right. Oh, that did a lot of damage.
2 or 3 extra. Yeah, it's totally worth it though.
We can use it every combat, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. We gone through here yet?
I don't know that we have. Yes. Yes, we have. Yes.
Yeah.
Get the drat, get the drat. It's okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Damn, you almost one-shotted him.
Yeah.
We didn't even have the spell active. You just like annihilate him. Dead drat is where it's at. Dead drat is where it's at.
Dead rat.
Is where it's at. Like my song.
Yeah, I like your song.
Ooh, yes, get them.
Nice. Oh, only one hit. Good. Yeah, your defense is so much better because they're not hitting you as hard as they used to. More glancing blows.
Drat is where it's at. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Let's see. Yes, practice makes perfect. Sean 1, Lock 0. Cool. New gate. Maybe there will be something more exciting on the other side of this gate. Ooh, look at all the presses. Brr. This room seems colder than the rest of the wine cellar. Something sent a chill up my spine.
A ghost, perhaps?
Oh, there's a secret door!
Yes, there is.
I don't see any sign of drats in this room or anything else that's alive and waiting to eat me. I feel faint traces of magic around this room. Ooh, really?
Like rope.
Rope could be really useful, but this one is so old and worn I don't think I trust it to hold together when I picked it up. Odd though, you'd think the drats would have hauled it off to make their nests with by now. Oh, I'm surprised it won't let us detect magic on that. Take a bottle. These are pretty banged up. I'm afraid they wouldn't be very effective as weapons.
Oh, it's for selling.
Examine the press. Odd, I assume that this was taken off from one of the barrels for pressing the grapes, but this seems to be attached to the floor. Handle still turns, it looks like it's... I wonder if it opens the door over there. Solidly attached to the floor, I can't budge it. Okay, what happens when I turn the screw? I love that the command for it was screw it. Okay, it clearly did something, but what?
It opened the door.
It did! Secret door. Okay, this was definitely not open like this before. Turning the screw must have opened this door. So let's see what's on the other side. Okay, nothing has attacked me from behind the opening. That's a good start. So I guess it's safe to check it out. I hope it's safe to check it out. Oh shit! Okay, this is ominous. A skeleton sitting on the ground next to a small pile of bones is eerie to begin with, but when there's writing on the wall in what looks like blood, I get really creeped out. I feel a strong presence of magic around this room. We need to search that body. Is that the dog skeleton? It says pain, betrayal, the horror of being trapped alive. There's a ghostly presence nearby, 2 of them, just waiting in the shadows between the world of the living and the world of the dead. Ugh, nasty, scary impressions of murder. This was not an accident, but I already suspected as much. These bodies have been here a long time. There's nothing much left of them but bones. It sort of looks like someone passed out after too much drinking. And the smaller skeleton looks like it could have been a cat. So how did they wind up trapped in the sealed room with some name scrawled in blood and wine across the wall? It got really cold in here all of a sudden. Like I was walking on a grave. Which I guess is just what I'm doing here right now.
Shush. I'm not sure taking the bones is the best idea.
Looks like this barrel's given up the ghost. Statement which is probably in poor taste, all things considered. Nothing magical to sense here. Move along.
Did I sense magic on the bones?
You did.
Was it magical?
Yeah. Judging by the sound, the amount of wine that's leaked out, and figuring in the room's acoustics and the evaporation rate of a puddle of wine in this environment, I calculate that there's nothing left in this barrel but 2 thimbles full of herby vinegar. That branch of math is called trigonometry. That's magical too. That's definitely a touch of magic to these letters, and the impression of anger, fear, and burning desire for revenge. The writing looks like it was written with wine and maybe blood. It says Aquino.
So is Aquino the name of the person who wrote the message or the one who did this to the writer? The writer seems really, really angry. I'd be angry too if I was walled up in this room to die. Ew, the words are icy cold and still wet like they never dried. Worse, there's an overwhelming smell of blood and decay right now. I'm pretty sure this isn't magical, but there's some sort of magic coming from the debris on the floor near the grate. It's very dark in there. I can't see for more than a couple of feet, and I could be bitten or grabbed. I couldn't even imagine something pulling me in so hard that they pull my arm off or crush my shoulders and actually suck me in there.
Pennywise.
Plus, I left my death wish in my other pants. Okay, so we should look at the pile there.
Yes, yes we should.
The nearby skeleton has ghostly magic surrounding it, but I can feel like there's something magical over this pile of junk. It has to do with protection, yes, but more. I get this weird impression of a cat sneaking around in the dark.
Maybe it is a cat skeleton.
Okay, get around a little. There are a lot of drat bones, broken bottles, and construction material. No drat nest, though. It's near the grate. It looks like a strap of leather. It's a belt that some drat tried to drag away with. It's got a nifty buckle on it. A belt of protection, maybe? It probably belonged to poor Mr. Bones over there, but he doesn't really need it, seeing as he doesn't have any pants to hold up. Cat burglar belt. Ooh, useful. So it's all mine now. We should put that on. I can tell from the light that it's giving off that's obviously magical. I don't even need to sense it. There's a cat on the buckle. I bet it makes me a little cat-like. Spellcasters can be very literal sometimes. I don't see any, that's a shame. I like belts with hidden pockets. That's where I'd keep my mad money. Looks nice. Oh, it adds slightly to both stealth and defense.
Oh, cool. I was actually gonna pull up the stats and see if I can compare.
It's cold in here. It makes me feel sad and lost. Guess why that's why there aren't many drats around. This room makes them cry. It's hard enough to be a rough, tough, dire rat when you're bawling your eyes out. More things to kill. Okay. Ooh, nice. He's coming for you.
He has a good happy dance.
He does. Many parts are edible, in theory. I don't think there's anything in those oak barrels for me. That's not encouraging. Alright, I get the idea. Nobody has to hit me over the head with it. Which is funnier if you know that the round flat ends of barrels are called heads.
When you have to explain your joke.
Oh, that was loud. Maybe too loud.
Oh, really? See, there's
Yeah. There's just...
no option to oil the gates.
Nope. It's okay. Bring on the drats.
Combat increased though.
Yep. Yeah,
that magical spell does a lot more damage.
Okay, how many did we need? 25?
Yeah, so that's 12, and then we have 8, so that gives us 20, and we have 7, so that would give us enough. It would give us 27. But we can try.
Wait, what?
We went and saw the bottles that we picked up, and they're 2 apiece, right? So that's 8 lira there.
Yeah.
We have 7 lira currently, and then
That's
we have
15.
Yep, and then we have 6 drats, so it should be 20, right? It's 4 coins per drat, or is it 2 coins per drat? If it's 2, then it's 12. So that'd be still enough.
Well, we're getting kind of low on health.
And we have our healing potion, though.
We do have our healing potion, but it's expensive.
Right.
Compromise. Let's see what these guys are like.
Okay. Oh my god, they're ugly. We should put on our spell.
Yeah, it's got 30 health.
Okay.
Ouch.
Wow, they hit hard.
Ouch.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that did better. That hit him for 10. 9. 6. We have 3 hit points left. Oh my god.
Oh.
That was bull!
Let's try one more time.
I demand a recount.
Yeah, let's try one more time. I think we can survive that fight.
Yeah, so do I. As long as we time everything properly.
Well, it's turn-based. There's no real timing involved.
I meant like for the use of the healing potion.
We did it. Right.
That one hit him harder than it did the first time.
Oh.
Oh, we got poisoned.
Oh shit. We actually have an antidote, but...
Ooh!
Nice! Oh, come on!
Well, only one more hit point. Yes!
Alright, let's use our antidote.
Antidote.
Yes, because nobody likes a doting father.
Oh, why would you say that?
Because Esther doesn't.
Uh-huh, she does. Oh no.
Yeah, we're out.
Peace. We don't want to play with you, Broach.
Did we get some defense or combat up out of that?
I think so. I didn't notice. It's easy to get a little tunnel vision-y when we're fighting things. I wonder how much the brooches are worth.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get some magical bandages. Anti-approach bandages. I'm going back up to the store. Too much dark down here, not enough wine.
Welcome back, Master Sean.
I found these in the dungeon.
Very good work, Master Sean. Please come back if you find any more drafts or brooches in the dungeon. I'm happy to buy them from you. Nice.
$30 lira.
Wait, his price is going down. Oh no, I think that was the stack price. So it's 1 per. No, damn it. Buy.
Leave this with 8.
Alright.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, let me check the rope and grapnel off the list.
Magical bandages are 10.
Are they multi-use?
I don't know. Probably not. They're probably only single use. Door's locked. Okay, it's not after hours yet. The apple's gone. Just leave the quirk and apple here. Maybe we can be friends someday.
Could have used the secret passage, I guess.
Don't really need to right now.
Yeah.
Wow, we could actually like take a bath and everything. Sticky Sean.
Just talk to Ellis real quick.
Okay. Hey, as long as we take a bath before midnight, we're fine. I saw a vision of beauty today. A maiden of mercy inhabits the infirmary. Lady Moira is amazing. Good gracious. This boy has a new crush every, like, 2 days.
He is the stereotypical bard.
Except he has none of the, like, charm.
Yeah, he does.
You seem chipper today.
He's got charisma.
Yes, I got hit in the head in self-defense class and it's the happiest day of my life. Okay. I went down to the infirmary and there I met her, Lady Moira Glenshane, the Maiden of Mercy and Medicine. She healed my wound and won my heart at the same time. So how did you fall for Moira? Moira is the kindest person I've ever met. She soothed my pain with her touch, then she wiped the blood from my face. I looked into her eyes and they were like emerald pools of love. I just had to write this song. Moira, earlier my life was filled with grief. Moira, you looked at me and filled me with relief. Now the pain is all gone and pleasure is nigh. Moira Glenshane, I'll tell you why. Moira, it's quite true, I love you. Sean, would you please visit the infirmary and talk to her about me? She just thought of me as a patient today. I want her to think of me as her boyfriend. Please speak with her and mention how beautiful and kind she is. Tell her that I love her. Would you do that for me?
I'm not gonna do that.
It's so
Fucking hell.
awkward.
Fine. We'll do it this one time.
Fine.
It's not an option to tell him to do it himself this time.
Yeah.
Fine.
Sure, I could do that for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This means so much to me. Catch you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. It's 10 p.m. We should study because we have a test tomorrow.
I do what I want.
I'm just saying, we do have a test. Are you having any luck with your mission? The only thing I've learned is Turk is useless. Perhaps if you would tell me more about it, I could be more helpful. I really want to help, Cesari. What I need from you right now is a cloaker. But Cesari, cloakers are very expensive. It would take more money than I have to buy one from the fence. Then you need to make more money. Just steal something. But we're not supposed to steal from the school. You know that, Cesari. You don't really believe that crab Lohar is shoveling, do you? You're a thief. You'll always be a petty grubbing thief, so act like one. Get me a cloaker. What a toolbar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If he wants the thing, why doesn't he go steal something for it?
Ooh, Thomas is breaking the rules.
He probably has like a pass because he studies in the library. Okay, so what is behind the dangerous door in the wine cellar? His brooch! His huge giant brooch is bigger than a horse! Ugh, brooches are nasty big bugs to begin with, but a giant brooch? No way I'd go near that door. Giant approach is very bad thing. There is bad magic on it. Powerful magic. Magic that grows stronger, makes approach stronger. It must be stopped or magic will be too great. Look, it's not a problem. Leave it for the paladins of the school to be the heroes and stop the giant approach. We're the ones who avoid trouble, remember? Maybe so, but approach will be much tougher if not stopped soon. What is it? I just wanted to say goodnight to you both. Good night, Sean. Night. I love the little boat and the little... There's nothing quite like a warm bath and a back scrubber to feel fine. Little sea monster. Alright. Let's see if I can read my own handwriting and actually learn something. This is us studying. We're stooges. We got smarter. Mo, what's up, late? Gotta go. Ed O'Connor, I suggest you pay attention to my lecture rather than the inside of your eyelids. As I was saying, I trust by now that you have all mastered the art of using tools to pick locks, that you have your own rope and grapnel, and that you have studied your previous lessons for this test. You have 4 essay questions. When you've written your answers, you are dismissed from the class to prove your lockpicking skills. Follow the instructions to open the assigned locker in the locker room. We'll meet again in 2 days' time. Macht gut. Of all the rogue lessons we have covered in this class so far, which one has personally been the most useful to you and why? Write something clever. Clever. I think the lesson on spot hidden has been the most meaningful for me. It makes me look at things carefully to see if there is more to the matter than it seems. It's not so much about seeing things, it's about thinking about things. It all comes down to using my brains, and so thinking is the most important rogue skill of all. We're in a tavern when a group of ruffians walk in through the door, clearly intent upon causing trouble. They go up to the patron of the inn and deliberately insult him. The innkeeper looks pleadingly at you to do something to defuse the situation before it gets out of hand. What roguish shield do you use to handle the situation? Confident?
Clever or mischievous? I'm gonna go with clever.
Okay. I'd yell out to everyone that drinks are on me. All you can drink for the next 10 minutes. While everyone is rushing to the bar, I hand the chief troublemaker a drink with sleeping powder in it.
That's a good response.
Yeah. Once he passes out, I take him outside, strip him naked, and leave him propped up on the front of the tavern to sleep it off. What rogue tool or skill would you use to deal with a monster stalking through the Great Hall?
Slide.
Okay. Yeah. I go over to Lady Mora and let her know that there's a dangerous monster loose in the castle. Then I sit back and watch as the paladins and warriors deal with the situation. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, though.
Yeah.
Why is thou shalt not steal from a classmate or the school a role for rogues? The rule is there to make it clear to the powers that be that we aren't thieves. Turk hates the rogue class, but he has no good way to convince the headmaster to expel us. Unless, of course, one of us steals the headmaster's hat. You have now completed the essay section of this exam. Your assignment is go to the locker room, unlock locker number 13. Okay, so number 13. See what's in the locker. Relock the locker without removing the object, so don't take the thing out. Take
We get tomorrow off.
out, yes, object, and then we have to report on it in the next class.
In 2 days, which means we get tomorrow off.
Right.
Which you haven't read yet.
On object
We don't need to write this down.
in 2 days. I'm just gonna, I like taking notes.
the last one we got to? 7?
5.
We finished 5.
But we didn't do any after that. Arg, this is so stupid.
She's gonna want me
She
to...
hit the wrong locker? This says locker 11. 13. Nope, that's 12, 14. It says locker 13. Yep. Yes, I got it. Oh, there's a book in here. It's a copy of the Big Book of Tool Use. The subtitle is A Child's Guide to Lockpicking. I'm not sure if that's meant to be ironic or if he's trying to tell me I still have a lot to learn. Directions said to leave the book in the locker, so I better just do that. Do just that. I guess that means I pass. We gotta relock the locker. But, okay. I guess it automatically relocks the locker. Having fun? Do I sound like I'm having fun too? This stupid locker refuses to open. Would you like some help with it? It's either that or I throw the lock against the wall and hope that it breaks it open. That technique probably won't work with the locker though. You're left-handed, right? I think that's what your problem is. Try holding the torsion wrench in your right hand and then pick with your left hand. The handbook said it to do it the other way around, but it's based on right-handed.
Well, yeah, because left-handed people have the devil in them. It is known.
No, it's not known.
It is.
No. Well, the handbook doesn't know you very well, does it? And you do? Not as well as I'd like. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Time to go to class.
Magic class, magic class. People who are left-handed don't have the devil in them. You are wrong. Wrong, I say. Really?
Oh, look!
I know what the Latin word is.
Left.
Yes.
Evil.
No.
Latin is never wrong.
No.
You should know.
It meant left, but took on the meaning of evil or unlucky.
Yeah, because the Latins are right. You can't argue with Latin.
I can argue with everything, in fact.
And you do. Quite frequently.
But left-handed people aren't evil. You are wrong.
Google says otherwise.
Google did not just say otherwise. You're cherry-picking what you want to prove a point that is not a point.
I love cherries. Cherries are good. Cherries are right. Cherries are not left. No cherry left behind.
You are ridiculous. For the next 2 classes, we will construct combat runestones that create fields of magical energy around you. Oh, shields. You say the name of the spell as you place the runestone on the ground. This will create an aura of defensive or offensive magic surrounding you. These runestones not only are inscribed with the essential runes, but they are glazed with colored glass made from the rare sands of the lost lake of the Shiperian Desert. Today we will make the Frigida runestone. This spell will slow a monster down, reducing its damage and movement. It's particularly effective against cold-blooded creatures like gogs. Are there any further questions before we get started? Why do these runestones require special glaze from some desert? The translucent glass creates a magical aura that surrounds the activated runestone. The specific color of the glaze is significant and helps define the spell effect. How does a runestone work? Does it affect everything around it? This type of runestone generates a magical field around itself. Whenever something moves into that aura, that creature is affected by the spell. However, the magical field, that powerful, cannot be maintained for very long. The runestone will be inactive for several minutes before it can be used again. You will find the magical clay on your table. Start by introducing yourself to the clay. If you forget the step, you too will be affected by the spell. Yay. We got our slow spell.
Cool. Now we need to go eat, and then we need to see more.
More. Food, glorious food. Almost time to get to the dining hall. We'll be eating Niani's food today. Miso soup, tempura, and teriyaki. Soup, I recognize the word soup. Hey, it's a start. All of that is delicious. So, you'll enjoy yourself. The day before I take a test, I clearly want to do my best, so I study, read, and write, toss and turn in bed all night.
Has he always been there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Never get a wink of rest and be a total mess from stress upon the day I take the test. Sounds like me if I ever bothered to study. You study almost every night. So you will be joining us for Pooba tonight, Aeolus? Yes, I'm not very good at cards, but I love to play. It will be good for you, Aeolus. It's fun and we will enjoy winning your money.
Dinner time is over. Clean up and get out.
Gotta say, Sean has way more restraint than I would ever have with him.
Are we stealing another apple? Or taking? Because they're free. Another apple.
We can steal it if you prefer.
No.
It might make Riki sad.
Don't make Riki sad.
And why would you suggest that we steal it?
I didn't mean to say steal. You never know when I get a sudden craving.
Yeah, we got some time.
Ikibo, Mr. Shanchan. Hi. How are things going for you today? Things go well as usual, I say, Mr. Shanchan. Thank you. I'll be seeing you later. May I happy, Mr. Shanchan. Bye. Hello, Riki. Hello, hi. Hello, hi.
Riki's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Mostly because you made him that way. Or made her that way. Oh,
It's after dinner.
Oh.
It's okay. We can see her tomorrow.
Yeah, we got all day.
You wanna go play some Pooba? Or visit the librarian, perhaps?
Let's do both.
Okay.
How much money do we have? 8.
Very, but if we win some rounds in Pooba,
Yeah.
get some money, then we can buy some more stuff, like that fancy H42.
I have this bad feeling that we should be working on our sneaking skill more.
We can practice right now.
Yeah, but I'm impatient.
Greetings, sir. Salutations.
Oh, okay.
Catch up with you later? Unlikely. Oh, we should see if the big book, if there's a new big book. Because we ran out of story for the old big book, but maybe there's a new big book. We seem to have reached the end of the book. I guess that was as much story as they recorded. Oh, so there's no more book?
What about the,
Oh, we should, yeah. The grapple, it's in the how-to section, so the Q2 section. Ropes and schemes, yeah. Where's the book Thomas mentioned about ropes? Ah, there it is, ropes and schemes. Maybe it would be useful. Study. Huh.
Smarts and climbing?
There's more to climbing a rope or throwing grapnel than I realized. Cool. And now it's 8:30. He reads exceedingly fast.
This is the medieval ages. They probably write everything in pictures or hieroglyphs or something. I like your lipstick.
Thanks. You're silly. It's actually a good one. It hasn't been coming off like a lot of mine does. It's very little.
Oh. Well, I was hoping we could take a pomegranate. Maybe Riki would like it.
Ooh, Riki like pomegranates. You can't learn how to play Pooh-Bah from reading a book, or any more than you can learn how to throw a dagger from reading. I learned a lot about throwing a dagger from reading a book. That's how I improved my throwing skill. And the Pooh-Bah book explains things like mathematical likelihood that one person has a Fizzbin when the other person has a Pooh-Bah. Since when has math had anything to do with having fun?
Not as much with having fun as winning, French.
I've always found math challenging and enjoyable.
Really needs to be in the Paladin class.
I know, he's such a pure, like, lawful good kid. Why does that not surprise me? Are you playing Pooh-Bah with us tonight? It's best with mini players. What do you like best about playing Pooh-Bah? Every hand of Pooh-Bah is a mystery. How good is my hand? Who has best cards? Who is lying? That's easy to tell. Sosie's always lying. Yes, but that does not tell if his hand is better or worse than my hand. It's always different and exciting.
Oh.
No, for me it's solving mystery and hunting for best hand of the round. Where did you learn how to play Pooh-Bah? I learned how to play Pooh-Bah here, but we play many card games in my caravan. Pooh-Bah is hard to learn, but not easy to be good at. It's always challenging. We'll talk some other time. Yes, we will. You're looking smart today. A little smart at least.
Yeah, it's our belt.
Thanks, you're looking good too, but then again, you always look good. So, Sean, did you learn to play Pooh-Bah from a book, or are you just learning as you play?
Did I do this? I don't think I did this one. Oh,
Do we side with Katie, or do we side with Thomas, is basically? Or can we go the third route and just say we're good at it? Hey, I'm just naturally talented at everything I do. And she actually liked it. Right, and modest too. Oh, I'm exceptionally modest.
the most modest you've ever seen.
Face.
Yeah, she liked it.
Talk about Katie. You're so serious when you play. It's like you really want to win. When I was younger, my cousins never wanted to play games with me because I'd beat
I know
them.
that feel.
They didn't like being beaten by a girl.
Yeah, story of my life except for the girl part.
I like competitions. Maybe I should take a look at the Pooh-Bah book. It might help me win. Good night and good luck. I'll wish you luck too, just not quite as much as good luck as I get. Do you understand the appeal of Pooh-Bah? I'm not sure I do. If you don't like the game, why are you here? Joel said I have a knack for Pooh-Bah and that I will
Who's
get
Joel?
Kiro.
Oh.
And that I will only get better at it. He also said that I helped to make the game more enjoyable for others just by being there. I didn't want to disappoint Joel by not showing up. You really are quick at learning things. You'll master this game in no time. This will be fun. You don't find Pooh-Bah exciting? Not particularly. It's just a game of cards. It's more than just that. Sure, cards matter, but the real game is in figuring out what the other player's hands are. The best hand doesn't always win. Why wouldn't the best hand win? As I said, it isn't just the cards, it's about the betting. If you can bluff your opponents into thinking that you have a better hand, they'll fold and let you win. So you're saying that the game is all about being deceitful. Part of the game, sure, is about bluffing. The other part is about judging when someone else is bluffing and knowing when to call their bluff. How do you tell when someone is lying to you? Pooh-Bah gives you a chance to learn to see through a bluff. It's a useful skill to learn.
True.
Especially for rogues. I hadn't considered Pooba that way. I guess I have a lot to learn about the game and the players. Good luck in the game. May the best man win. Good luck, Sean. Hi, I take it that you are here for the Pooba game. So what brings you here? The Pooba game. The game is like a story. There's drama and excitement as the cards are dealt. There's tension and strife as people play their hands. Then there's the climax that separates the winner from the losers. A tale of greed and hope, triumph and defeat, all laid out on a tableau of a card table. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Are you good at playing Pooba? Me? No, I'm terrible at it. I get caught up in the drama and forget that stories don't end up in the way you want them to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to keep our eye on him.
See how much he bluffs.
Well, this is classic card shark line.
But it's always exciting. You never know when you'll get lucky. Yeah, have fun.
Have we ever had an option to give him a gift before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to talk. Sorry. Would you like to recover from today's exam with a friendly game of Pooba? Have you recovered from the quiz today yet? Trust was trivial. It provides a perfect opportunity for a game of Pooba. What did you think of today's test? The quiz was clearly more of an exercise in creativity and imagination than a rote learning. It wasn't so much what you wrote, but how you chose to write it. I always look forward to speaking to you. I'm looking forward to taking all your money. Ta-ta for now. Shall we get the Pooba game started? Yes, let us do so. I want to win. Oh, wait.
Oh no!
I don't have enough money to play this game.
Aww. Aww.
How much? What does it require for the starting hand?
I forget.
Let's look what the book says. Okay, yes.
Damn it. Maybe we can make it to the shop and back in time?
I was gonna say we might be able to,
Sell something?
or kill a couple dire rats and come back. I want to play. I mean, they should be in there for a while. Because it's only almost 10 now. Oh, but if it's almost 10, then he's gonna come in and... Okay, let's see if we can sell something.
Damn, so well. I'll sell that.
Could sell the scaring.
No, I think it's a gift. How many do we need, though?
I mean, I think it's like 10.
Lyra?
Yeah, Lyra. We could run in and collect a bunch of bottles real quick. I think last time we had like 15 when we started.
Yeah, let's sell a trap and
See if we can grab a couple
some
bottles.
That'll be 4 plus 5, 9 plus that'll give us 15. So
we can always buy a new trap later.
47.
Going down the stairs. And then going back up the stairs, that's the Okay.
Sweet. Okay.
So, shelf there. Maybe grab some bottles from there. See how many you can get from the same shelf. Okay, 2 from that shelf.
Okay, so that's
That would give it.
2 plus.
That'll give us 15.
Okay, so that's like the best we can do without killing some drats. So let's see if that's enough. Oh, I bet it's 10 because ante is 1 per round.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, 15's a good safe spot to be in, though. Oh my god, we have to hurry back. Otherwise, we're gonna miss out on Pooba.
I don't want to miss out on Pooba.
Oh my god. There's like a minute.
Oh.
I think we're gonna miss out on Pooba.
Damn it. We are definitely gonna miss out on Pooba.
Well, let's see if we can get there. See if they're still playing. Fingers crossed. Oh, dang it.
Hang on.
Looks like it was in the shop.
Yeah.
That was way long ago.
Just out of curiosity. Let's go with 10.
Okay, just saw the trap then.
We already did.
Okay, so we have 13. Cool. 13 works. Okay. 8 minutes.
We can do it.
As long as we can get there and get the game started before 10, we should be able to play all of the rounds, no problem. Okay. I was pulling things and I have a tender spot on my hand. Talk to. Wait. Okay. What? It is 15!
Oh. Is there any way I could have done this faster? Wait.
Is there anything else we can sell that we can buy back later?
Oil. 2. That'll give us 15.
Okay.
Do we want to do it?
Yeah, might as well. If we have enough, we can.
Yeah. I don't want to miss the pooba, damn it.
Don't want to miss the pooba! It's important.
It's an excellent source of income.
It is an excellent source of income. It's way better than killing drats. For sure. And proaches and washing dishes. Yes.
Sweet.
So we have to have 20. I'm the first dealer in. I guess that must mean I am lucky tonight.
Bad meh.
Watch Aeolus. See how he acts.
There's a spot for one more.
Yep.
Wolfgang, hush. Maybe it'll be sunny tomorrow. You can stay outside all day long.
Katie's checking, Aeolus is checking. We'll check. Ah, yep. We gotta be careful, Aeolus. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck Be a lady
I
tonight.
hate that song.
Bad Matt, really?
Not betting into that.
No. Oh, I'm bad man.
Sorry, he's gonna bet. No?
Nope.
Really? Okay, so they've either all got weak hands or they're not wanting to scare everybody off.
You drew a Mimi.
That's good. Is that the one before?
It goes Mimi, then Fizbin, then Pooba.
Oh,
So it's like a middling hand.
yeah. Yeah, we're out. It was a strategic or a tactical move.
It's okay. We still have a little bit of money. I just hope we at least win a couple of pots. Yeah, you would have lost to Aeolus again! He's a shark. Oh, wait.
Oh, Kiro.
Oh, he had a Fizbin. Sorry. How fortunate was the cards were in my favor. Ooh, good Fizbin. Yeah. We need a bet.
Yep.
Wow. Surprised so many people are calling that. Okay.
We're gonna keep it.
Okay. Oh, she held it too. Esme did. We need to raise this shit.
Plus, we are the big blind, essentially, so we're gonna be the last one.
Yes! Took 51 out of that.
Yep.
Nice. It's very kind of you to hand me money like this. Bad Pooba. No. That's good.
No, I was thinking that we were actually going to be the first with action, but we are not.
Someone.
In my eye on
Yeah.
him.
Someone else has a Pooba, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna call.
This is a 4. 6. I'm gonna call it.
Oh, so he wins. No.
No, he's
wait,
a Fizbin. You won.
Oh,
he won
sweet. Yay!
that. I'm not just lucky. I'm good. Nice. We have 108. Let's see what we end up with. A Wump. Oh, that's the worst hand. Might as well fold while we're ahead.
I'll see.
A Wump is useless.
Look at that pot. There's a lot of value here. And when we
With a shit hand.
well, we can discard and, you know, our odds are good.
You've got a slightly better hand. But only slightly.
Yeah, but we re-rated. Okay, he's got something good. We're out. Shut your pie hole, Aeolus. Oh, they have facial expressions too. Fuck, I wasn't even noticing.
Yeah.
They have tells.
You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to hold them.
I hate that song.
Know when to fold them.
But damn it, they have tells.
Oh, you drew a Mimi. That's good.
Katie seems happy with what you got.
He's got a poker
Aeolus
face on.
doesn't like what he
looks
has.
unhappy. Yeah, he's got his poker face going.
He must have something decent.
Yeah.
Aeolus is bluffing.
I think you're probably right. Should we... Yeah, we'll do it. Oh, oh.
Oh, he's happier now.
Who is?
Aeolus, look at his face. Ugh. Dang. Sosie won that one.
Get a bad meh. What round is it?
7.
7.
Hey, no matter what, as long as you don't... Oh, good womp fold, please. What is your problem? You're gonna bet all your money away and we're gonna be back where we started.
It's all about the value of the pot, honey. It's statistics, it's the odds. Especially when you can discard and get a completely new hand. If you've got the worst possible hand, then there's no way that the hand that you get next when you discard could be any worse. It's got to be better. Or at least the same.
Katie won with the bad Fizzman. I scuppered you all with a Marlin spike. Meh.
Yeah. He keeps betting and raising on shit hands.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh,
you
he's
know
got something.
better.
Yeah, he's got something.
why are you calling?
Value in the pot. Yeah, he's got something good.
So she's gonna bet, yeah.
I'll call too.
Yep, you lost. Yeah.
Yeah,
He had the highest.
I was right. Okay.
Did I win? I guess I got lucky.
All right. I'm starting to be able to read him a little bit.
Bad Mimi, that's not bad. Just middle ground. It's like a set of 3s or something.
Pair of something.
No, but a meh would be like a pair of something. A Mimi's more like a 3 of a something. Fizbin's like a full house, and then or straights.
Trips actually beat a good number of things. Trips beat 2 pair.
But Fizbin's like straights, and then you get into the flushes or the boobahs. Oh, you lost to the Fizbin.
I was smart betting.
Oh, this hand
part.
is mine. The hour is late and the candles start to gutter as we come around to the last hand of Poobah game. Lady Luck has circled the table like a roulette wheel. Who will she favor one last time? Katie the Cunning, Esme the Evasive, Thomas the Timorous, Cesare the Snide, Sean the Shifty, Joel the... Please, Yellows, can we just play the game? Okay, last round. Poobah! Yes.
Good one too. Like, not the best, but
Raise our shit, make everybody bet. Or fold.
I'm just hoping that I don't scare everybody off. can only call, I can't raise?
Apparently not. I wouldn't discard anything. Raise it. Yes!
Yay!
That's the last hand? What a shame. I was starting to take all your money. Oh well, there's always next time.
Attention everyone, it is now curfew time. I expect all of you to return to your dorm rooms immediately, no exceptions.
Oh my. Well, this is actually a perfect time to call it an evening.
Yes, we can say right here.
Thank
Wait
you
a
so
sec.
much for joining us tonight.
ALS wasn't in the room.
No, it wasn't.
Alright, yes, thank you so much for joining us. If you're new here and you don't know who we are, he is Eeth, I'm Evie, and we are a husband and wife team who loves playing video games together, and we are currently playing Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. We've been enjoying a lot of adventure puzzle type games. We've been playing several of the classic Space Quest games prior to this, but yes, so that's what we're doing right now. We would also appreciate if you would give us a follow here on our channel on Twitch. That way you also get notifications when we go live and when we are playing Rogue to Redemption, Hero U again. Let's see. Oh, we also have a Twitter page and a YouTube channel. If you go and follow us on Twitter, you will see whenever we are going live, or if we're running late, or if we aren't streaming on a night we normally would stream, we will update on our Twitter page and let you know there. So give us a follow over there. Also, if you subscribe to us on YouTube, you can watch, or if you just go to our channel on YouTube, you can watch our past videos. We have playlists.
We have some Doom, we have some playlists for Hero U, which is ongoing obviously, and Space Quest, which is complete from 1 through
The fan
6, and then a fan-made sequel. So
Yes.
yeah.
So that's all over there on YouTube. So we would love for you to give us to subscribe to that as well. But if you just visit. But if you have missed anything over here and you would like to check out what we've done so far before this, or if you just missed something in between during a stream of our game, you can go over there and catch up.
Catch up.
Not the condiment, catch up. We really appreciate you being here and joining us this evening, and we hope you have a really excellent rest of your evening, and we hope you will join us again tomorrow night for some more Where Are You?
Which is starting to get really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I wish
right.
there were more puns, but,
We just haven't been playing long enough. All right, well, we hope you have a great night. Bye.
Bye.